Locally, more than 34,000 runners showed up today for the Hong Kong Marathon, which had been postponed for several months because of the pandemic.
The Hong Kong Marathon, initially scheduled for last November, finally took place this morning after its pandemic-enforced postponement. Chief Executive John Lee, who just returned to the city after his visit to the Middle East, officiated at the opening ceremony for the full marathon. This year, runners taking part in the full or half marathon races started in Tsim Sha Tsui. 10-kilometer runners took off at Island Eastern Corridor. All participants were aiming for the finish line at Victoria Park in Causeway Bay. Some of them even dressed up to take part in the annual event. The first man to cross the finish line was Kenya's Philemon Kipchumba. Ethiopia's Fantu Iticha Jimba was the first woman to complete the race. Chow Yun-fat, the 67-year-old Hong Kong actor, was one of the 10-kilometer runners. He reached the finish line at around 7 in the morning. Some runners felt unwell after they reached the finishing point. Despite the high humidity, some participants said it was the perfect weather for a marathon.
It was not too sunny and not too cold, so I think it was, for me, I guess it was like perfect weather. But maybe it's because I come from Europe, so for me I'm more used to this kind of weather. That's why.
Others also said it was the reason they very much enjoyed the race.
It was really great because when we were coming back, a lot of people were cheering and like all along Causeway Bay, and it's really motivated and we were really happy. Yeah, it was really good.
This is the first time I'm running in my life like a marathon. This is my first time, yeah. So it's really special to me. And people were very supportive on the way. So a lot of cheers that we got, so it was fun, yeah.
This year, marathon's participants who are Hong Kong permanent residents were able to win a $10,000 special incentive award if they could complete the race in a specific time.
Sponsors want to celebrate the 25th anniversary of this event. Therefore, he pay out this money to them. I'm still working hard to fight for the sponsor to carry on with this good motive. Hopefully, if possible, we can maintain it, or we change another style to do it.
The organizers said the next marathon is possibly scheduled to take place in November, and they said they hope to keep the special bonus for the November marathon. Christy Khan, TVB News.